When organising a conference on regional cooperation and empowerment, Bosnia's foreign ministry neglected to add Kosovo to the invite list, resulting in the decision by Albanian and Macedonian diplomacy to decline the attention. Persona non grata, the US State Department has declared Albania's former chief prosecutor the strongest form of political sanction, citing his involvement in major corrupt affairs. Albania has ranked as the second most expensive country in Europe for road construction at 12.2 million euros per kilometre. Good evening. It's 6 o'clock on Friday, the 23rd of February 2018. Welcome to the English edition of Aura News. My name is Alexandra and I'm here to bring you the day's top stories from across the country translated into English. Making headlines tonight, Albania has refused to participate at the Conference of Foreign Ministers of the Western Balkans, which is being held in Bosnia and Herzegovina. The decision was made by the Albanian diplomacy as the Republic of Kosovo was not sent an invitation for the conference. The Ministry for Europe and Foreign Affairs advised Aura News that Minister Ditmir Bushati informed his Bosnian counterpart by a written letter in which he expressed his regret for the disrespect of the missed invitation for Kosovo. Minister Bushati added that there can be no meaningful and useful discussion on the path of the Western Balkans towards the EU without the presence of all members of the Western Balkans in the spirit of understanding, respect and inclusiveness. The conference is taking place in Banja Luka, Bosnia and Herzegovina. And the main topic is Western Balkans and EU membership, more powerful regional cooperation for a faster integration progress. The event was organised as an initiative by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs in Bosnia and Herzegovina. Due to the lack of invitation for Kosovo, it has also resulted in the Deputy Prime Minister of Macedonia refusing to attend, stating that such a conference cannot take place if one of the 6 Western Balkan countries has not even been invited. The US government has made the decision to declare the former chief prosecutor, Adriatik Lalla, a persona non grata, the most serious political form of disapproving a foreign diplomat. In defending himself, Adriatik Lalla has accused the American ambassador, Donald Lu, of deliberately misinforming the US State Department. As the Eurasian director for the Voice of America organization, Elez Biberai, gave an interview on Channel 1's debate program, telling journalist Roland Chafoku that this is a serious issue that has to have gone through many channels. The statement is very clear. It must be a very serious matter to undertake such an action. I do not believe what Lala has said, that the ambassador has misinformed the US government. Ambassador Lu has invested a lot in this country in the fight against corruption, against organised crime. The American government works perfectly well. To take such action, it must have gone through many channels. The issue must be very serious and the decision is very clear, stated Biberai. Authorities in the United States announced their decision regarding Mr. Lala yesterday, though no accusations relating to acts of corruption were given in specific. In the public post from the US State Department, the US government declared they have credible information that Mr. Lala was involved in major corruption affairs during his time as chief prosecutor. The President of the European Commission, Jean-Claude Juncker, will arrive in Tirana on an official visit this Sunday, the 25th of February. The visit is part of a tour that President Juncker is holding across the Western Balkans. A meeting is scheduled between the EC President and the Albanian Prime Minister, Edi Rama, for 7 p.m. on Sunday evening, with the Commissioner for Enlargement, Johannes Hahn, also expected to attend. Juncker and Rama will host a joint press conference directly following their meeting, which is expected to commence at 7:40 p.m. The agenda concludes Sunday evening with an official dinner hosted by Prime Minister Rama. On Monday morning, President Jean-Claude Juncker will meet with the head of the Albanian state, President Ilir Meta. During these meetings with the Prime Minister and the President of Albania, Juncker will present the enlargement strategy of the European Union that was announced several days ago in Strasbourg. The strategy depicted an optimistic prospect for the Western Balkan countries, and in particular for Albania, where the opportunity to open up negotiations for integration seem highly likely. Once he has concluded his visit in Tirana, the President of the European Commission will visit Macedonia, Serbia and Montenegro. On February 28th, he will meet with the Kosovar President, Hashim Thaci, President of the Kosovar Assembly, Kadri Veseli, and Prime Minister Ramush Haradinaj, with a representation of Kosovar civil society. recent analysis conducted by World Highway ranks Albania as having the second highest road construction costs in Europe. A study showed that 1 kilometre of highway built in Albania costs 12.2 million euros, second only to Austria, where it costs 12.8 million euros. This is the cost that can be applied to the new Thuman-Kashar highway, which is expected to be built in cooperation with the private sector. Stretching a distance of 20 kilometres, the project has an expected cost of about 244 million euros. The countries listed as having the lowest construction costs were Denmark and Croatia. One factor is related to terrain, as building highways in mountainous areas is significantly more expensive than doing so on flat ground. In addition, the high cost of highway construction in Albania, another problem is road maintenance, which is further compounded by the limited funds available. The expected cost of road maintenance over the next 5 years is estimated at 128 million euros, with 69.5 million provided by the World Bank. February 28 will mark the launch of applications for 52 agricultural subsidy programs, and for the first time will utilise the process of online application. Students from the Agricultural University of Tirana have arrived at farms in Lushnja to inform the farmers of their possibility to benefit. However, the small farmers of Lushnja complain that the new scheme is not for them, but instead for those who are big producers. There is no evidence that these schemes will help us farmers. I have no hope at all, aggrieved one farmer. According to representatives of the Agricultural and Rural Development Agency, the biggest problem of Albanian farmers is the small fraction of market share, with agriculture a highly fragmented sector. It is for this reason that the schemes focus on encouraging farmers to merge. The government's funds for subsidy schemes is 1.6 billion lek, but over the years, farmers have complained about the criteria and abuses, which, according to them, have taken away the opportunity to benefit. The students of the nine-year school, Koljakova, joined the mayor of Tirana, Erion Veliaj, and the former captain of the national football team, Loriksana, in planting 70 cypress trees throughout the school grounds. Veliaj expressed gratitude to them, stressing that such commitments are the best demonstration that they will be the good citizens of tomorrow. I'm very happy that the best children of our city have joined us, because those who are truly good are good all round. They get high marks from school, plant trees, and are committed citizens, expressed Veliaj. The former captain of the national team, Loriksana, praised the initiative by the municipality of Tirana for planting trees and invited more youth to join, stating, "We make this investment not only for our lives, but also other generations as well. It is nice to see so many people in such initiatives, and I encourage as many people in our society and country to follow this example." Veliaj thanked the former captain, emphasising that Sana is the best example that to be a good athlete, you must first be a good citizen. That's the news across the country today. Thank you for watching our English edition this evening, and be sure to join me again every Monday to Saturday at 6 p.m. for the latest news from Albania. On behalf of Aura News, thank you and good night.